Oi, oi, oi. We're all here. How about? Mm-hmm. Hi, hi, Easter. Sage, Nia, William, Tango. Good to see everyone. Look, I got my Nico on the right side this time. Yeah, I just picked this background off like last minute. I was like, are we gonna have a just chatting stream? Might as well set the ambiance, you know. But yes, welcome to my bedroom. I borrowed it from someone, but until they come back, it's ours. I decided to put a couple things there too. Oh yeah, how are you guys tonight? And as for model, no, that's just toggles that I have. Hmm. You guys always tell me to hydrate, so this time I'm well prepared. I'll even do my signature swig of water. Yippee! Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, you did. Spoilers. How is it? Mm-hmm. Hopefully not alcohol, but I guess it's kind of late now, huh? So it wouldn't be too weird to start drinking a little bit, just a little. Mm-hmm. Now I'm really curious, which artist you ended up going with. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I'll make sure to show it off when it finally gets finished. But yes, as for today, I decided I wanted to be like those cool streamers who get on just chatting. You know, the kind of insane individuals that just go on and be like, hey, chat, I'm here to relax. How? Just by chilling and talking. That's it. We're not even going to play a game. We're just going to sit here. Exactly. And do not ruin the art unless you're deep frying it for good reasons. Then I will call it sanctimonious. Mm-hmm. And chatting with you guys as well. Oh yeah, I don't know if my scheduled tweet went out when I was making it the other night, but I actually updated the schedule for you better not or else. Yes, I was updating the schedule, and this Friday I was supposed to do Dead Space on Friday, but I moved that one to Saturday. Hmm. Instead, on Friday, I decided that we should cook something up together. It's an experiment. You know how I only do like 2 hour streams usually? Well, on the weekends, I can usually stream a lot longer than that. So I can't cook for shit. I can make you guys some like cup ramen. I can put like, how many of us are here? Like 6 of us? I can put like 6 of them in like a circle, and then I'll put some water in it, and then put it in the microwave, and make sure that all of those, what is it, the styrofoam seeps into the water, heat it up for 2 minutes. Me? No, we're all gonna share. I'll have one. Everybody gets one. We're not gonna waste food, are we? Mm-hmm. Depending on how nice I'm feeling, I might even get the premium ones because I know that some of those like Korean cup ramens are hella good. Mm, do I want to see the sketch? Mm, I want to wait for the final result. A ramen shop? Yeah, we actually have a few over here. I actually have one across the street from where I live. Regular ramen in a pot. Oh, William, that that that's actually cooking. Boiling water. Oh, that would be definitely preferable. So yes, we can do that instead. I'll get like 6 packets of Korean ramen. Because the Korean ones kind of slap. I don't know if you guys have ever had Shin Ramyun. Okay, listen. I haven't gone through my trad wife arc yet, so that's already like 10 steps for me. I would consider boiling water. Um um and like yeah, it's just kind of like how boiling pasta is cooking. It's the same thing, right? It's like you got your it's like Italian ramen if you think about it. I just probably disrespected an entire cooking culture. Yeah, I already cook other things, right? I deep fry videos. Is that so? I didn't know that. Wait, so if lasagna is pasta cake, if you use white sauce when lasagna, does that make it like a cream cake? Hmm, food for thought, am I right? Yeah, I was saying that some of these ramen brands are straight up hella good. I almost want one now. And I don't just stop at boiling the ramen. That would definitely put maybe a couple. I already forgot. It was like that green onion. Just have it in a little dirt pot in your kitchen while it grows. Cut a little bit of that. Yeah, spring onion. hmm Put some of that, and then I would also put some egg. You gotta have the egg, and that one is so easy. You don't even have to think about it. How come putting boiling water in cup ramen is not cooking, but when you reverse it and put the brick in water, it's cooking? Oh, no, 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 no. That's too reasonable. Putting boiling water in the cup. Oh no, I was gonna microwave the cup with the like I was gonna boil it in the microwave so we can have all of those delicious carcinogens. How do you boil water? Um, you put some kind of fire on it, and then it starts making bubbles. So I've heard. hmm Just make the water hot. Yep, that's how we get in the microwave and the stove. You guys are gonna put a kettle. Uh, um, I microwave the water. I'm gonna die by the age of 40 to some like styrofoam related disease. Hey, I already put that warning tag. I like I said, I don't plan to stay like that forever, but it's like peak laziness. That's what I would say. Mm. It's kind of crazy, right? I can figure out how to play something like mahjong and maybe teach people how to play it a little bit, but I can't even boil water. Is it cooking if you put fish sticks in the oven? Absolutely. Because what I would do with fish sticks is I would put them on like a metal pot, and then a pot, I mean a baking sheet, and then I would just put it in the oven. Forget about how you have to put like maybe I don't know paper and just make it stick to the metal sheet, and then pull off like half the fish sticks while I eat it, and then have to scrub off the rest in the sink. That's how I would cook my fish sticks, if that counts as cooking. And do I have an air fryer? Well, no. Any appliance other than the microwave, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Uh, does cutting up a salad count as cooking? I mean, you don't have to cook anything, right? You just kind of like chop, 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 dice, dice. I actually have a crock pot. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I should probably spend some time throwing things in a pot, and people were like, yeah, right, they are super good. You still gotta wash ingredients and need to cut them and craft them together, so I'd say yes. But William counters that meal with, when I make myself a chicken sandwich out of lunch meat, I am not cooking. Wait, that's not cooking? Mm. All right, guess I'm not making you guys sandwiches in any time soon because it does not count. That door is closed. Mm-hmm. Same thing with smoothies. No smoothies. That's gone. Wait, hold on. Question. The practice or skill of preparing food by combining, mixing, and heating ingredients, he developed an interest in cooking. Making a sandwich is cook. Is it cooking? I don't know. I guess I don't think so, because you're not really like, you're just putting things together. No, it's all right. My peanut butter and honey sandwiches are not cooking. Yep. So that's why people sometimes say, I'm gonna go make some food rather than I'm gonna go cook some food, because they were probably making a sandwich or something, or a salad. People still eat salads, right? You guys eat your veggies? I know you guys would. We're all health conscious here. Hmm. Yeah, that was oh, that one is not updated. That was all the way back in like the Among Us collab. I never could thank them properly. So was making coffee cooking. Hmm. Well, think about it like this. When you boil beans, is that cooking? Yes, right? And coffee is made out of coffee beans. And what you're doing in a coffee pot is that you're boiling the beans, right? Therefore, coffee is cooking. Well, wait, William, does that mean using a rice cooker is not cooking? Since it kind of just does all of the work for you? I guess I could see how it's not. No. Okay, so we cornered it down now. So, mm, we haven't ruled out boiling water in general. Okay. How about this? If I boil tea, is that cooking? Just like if I boiled pasta? Because I'm using the oven now, right? Well, oh, cooking? Uh, well, okay. Wait. So then it's true, right? If I boil tea, I am in fact cooking. I make tea, so I know how to cook. Hmm. Now I can get past all the allegations. Thank you, my friend. Yep, the oven and the stovetop. Have I tried tea leaves? Yeah, I've eaten some. Um, I might have. Does that surprise you? Uh, you know what? Come on, I'm the type of person who used to ask my mom to go to the grocery and buy me like a bag of lemons just so I can eat them like oranges. That was the kind of teenager I was. No, I didn't suck the lemons. I ate them. Slice them. I go. Just go with the flow. But embrace the confusion. It's all part of the experience. Air fryers are a cultist best friend. Oh, they are, huh? They magically transform snacks into crispy delights. Just remember, everything tastes better with a sprinkle of cultist wisdom. But what about an air fryer? My mom had one and she really, really liked using it. She liked it so much that most of the cooking that we had in the house was involving an air fryer. It's like we're having chicken, air fryer, french fries, air fryer. I believe it. Yeah, just let me work the magic. It doesn't matter. Uh, how long did it take to set up? Well, it's a website called AI Twitch Chat. Hmm, I have spoiled the magic. Oh, Hoshino, hello. Oi. We are just discussing the criteria on what constitutes cooking, um, and whether I, as a girl failure, am able to cook a proper meal, especially for everyone in chat. It is crucial information, you see. But so far we've gotten that we have to use a oven and a stove for it to cook. I was busy RKOing some guys, and now the best wrestler in the world has to sleep. Damn right. Chat, if you guys aren't watching WrestleMania in 2024, we need to fix that someday, alright? Wrestling is hype. I would wrestle you guys in real life, and yeah, I win. I used to do jujitsu. It's the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. That we all need to do. It is the day where the Romans will fall. And also, I need to see if you had a date coming over, and oh, Cassius, been a bit since I've seen you. Hello, welcome. If you had a date coming over and you had to cook, what would you cook and why? That is an interesting question, actually, because if he isn't willing to go on a date with me, where I treat him out um to dollar burgers and McDonald's, I don't want it. Hear it? Mm-hmm. Oh, are you actually back home from vacation? Oh, you came to hang out with me with us in the airport. Touched. All right, sleep well, Hoshino. Ravioli. Mm. What markets can you find that still sells $2 burgers? Um, so on the breakfast menu, you can get two sausage McMuffins for $1 each. Think about it. So two for you, one for me. Aw, good to see you too. Make sure you make it home in one piece, please. Alrighty, see you in a bit. I'll let you know when we end up cooking. Can make 2 peanut butter and honey sandwiches for $1. Does that mean that those would be acceptable? Okay, so let's change it. I can make peanut butter and honey sandwiches for $1, and if he doesn't like it, I don't want it. Why do I have to eat two? Oh, because you gotta make sure that you're well fed. I can't have you being hungry. You already watched my lore video. That is not good. You get 2 servings, no less. Enjoy those budget-friendly sandwiches. Yeah, Mia knows what's up. And who's my favorite wrestler then? Um, you guys probably haven't seen him, but you probably know who I'm talking about. That one is my favorite. Costco hot dog is $1.50, and it's a quarter pound of beef and a drink. I also remember that their pizzas are also pretty good by the slice. Okay. So, The Undertaker based embrace the enigma into the depths of the reference. I'm only spending more than $5 on dinner when I am a billionaire. You know what? That is absolutely valid. Maybe I should take after that. The first date, it's just a shit test, you know? They don't know what my occupation is. They don't know that I am the supreme cult leader of the crows. They don't know that we've become dominators of the world because they don't even know what streaming is, actually, or else they would have been able to recognize us. All of us, not just me. So when we are sitting on our pile of gold and diamonds and tiles of platinum studded mahjong tiles. Oh, welcome back. What you got for a drink? I got me my digi water here. The sign that I secretly won the lottery is that I spent more than $5 on dinner. So we'll keep that in mind. And if the church needs some emergency funding, we might be like, William, but so we're a little bit short on cash, you know, like, yeah, the tornado came over by the church, and we need to build a new one. And we lost a couple crows, but you know, that happens. So we need to pay for their funerals too. We got to give them good ones, so they can rest in peace and also have a nice feast. But what happens if we try to leave the cult? Nothing. You may come and go as you please. Does that surprise you? Well, listen, you can leave if you want, but don't expect me to take you back, all right? That's all I'm going to say about it. Thank you. It's super comfy in this one. I think it fits the music as well. And minty. So Sage, what we're talking about is I don't know how we got to the topic, but we were talking about the mechanics of cooking, like what counts as cooking, and specifically, if I were to cook me, the famous chef, what would I cook for a potential date if they were to come over? Mhm. And we somehow stumbled on the topic of money in case William manages to win the lottery, which I know he will. Yeah, that was it's just a hypothetical, of course. Hypothetical. Not that I would. I I uh I stay in this cool room a little too much. Oh, you can go now, but then get hunted down for not spreading the secrets. Well, what what others do is not exactly my fault, is it? Wouldn't you say so? If someone were to choose to do something in the name of the cult and I didn't say to do it, is it my fault or theirs? Hmm? Now, just because I leave certain things available doesn't mean it's my fault. Remember that when you're walking down the street going back home, make sure to always keep in mind the sound of your footsteps. If you hear two steps when you take one, make sure to look behind you. You never know if somebody's trying to mimic your footsteps. Hmm. I might have learned that from experience. Oh, wait, your stand walks with you? They don't just float? That's kind of cool. So if you hear three footsteps, hmm, yeah, you need to drown out their footsteps for trying to match yours. As if they could ever be your equal. Assert your dominance. Do not let them to don't let them overstep. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Even me agrees. Wait, is hot pot cooking? Hmm, that's a good question. Uh, wait, no, 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 no. We have come to the conclusion that boiling using like an oven or a stove does count as cooking. So yes, hot pot is in fact cooking, even though really all you're doing is throwing things into the water, a bunch of things like some spices, herbs, meats, and all that good stuff. So we'll have our first hot pot cookout because I think one of you really wanted that. Wait, what are girl maths? Um, there's something I haven't figured out yet. I'll have you know I passed calculus one. Yep, I only tried 3 times, but I got it on the third. Mm-hmm. That is so badass, right? All right, I'm gonna need some context for girl math. And what is there boy math as well? Yeah, it's not just you, Sage. Even I'm like, is this the new cat? You failed all the maths? Hey, see, that would have been me if I wasn't just persistent on throwing money away. Could I do calculus now? Um, no. But if you guys really wanted me to, I could teach it like mahjong. Just study it real quick. Maybe I can do it. So, if you buy a new top, then return it and get a new top for the same price. Wait, No, why would you do that? Then whoever gets it again is gonna end up wearing my my old T-shirt. I mean, lucky them, but still, mm, the cash isn't real. Oh my god. Guys, okay, listen, I'll just keep this between us, all right? Hold on, let me move this. Let me fix this chat real quick. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the boys in this one. Getting Dead Space for like 66% off. Guys, come on. Maybe you go on one of those uh spooky key sites. You might even get it even cheaper. That's just what I heard. It's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true. Uh, my cousin probably knows about it. Ooh, Mew, is G2A a scam site for getting game keys, or is it real? Let's ask. Girl math means that anything under $5 feels free, and returning an item worth $50 and spending 100 counts is 50. Having spent only $50, girl math has since evolved to other calculations and plans. You know, I didn't know is that. Oh, whoa. Maybe take that off. Oops. got a little disparage over there. Whoa. I don't have those. What do you mean? Would I ever use that? Nah. Might as well take it off. But seriously, even I would be like, hell yeah. Speaking of buying games, I found out I can use PayPal Pay in 4 to buy games. You know, I wish they would let me use that more often, but they're like, you? You paying your bills? Fat chance, pal. That's what they say to me when I try to do that Pay in 4. They don't trust me. I'm the most trustworthy. No, I am super good. I always pay on time. I just have to borrow things sometimes, you know? The uh you think that building a church, you think I just have like all of that just laying around? You think we just have church funds laying around to start a cult on a whim? No, we don't. Just a small loan. Yeah, it's not a loan. It's well, you could say it's a loan, but it's an investment. So if you make an investment of a loan, if you invest a loan and you get more than the interest rate, are you really making a loan? Think about it. hmm And William, yes, that is so valid. Skip the taxes. What are they gonna do? Huh? They won't know. Stick to reliable sources. Meow. Shut up. I used to use it to buy anything over $30. I think. Oh no, I'm falling for it. I am actually just falling for the girl math. Yes, if your investment percentage returns more than your loan percentage, because of course you're a descendant of Kaiba Corp. Of course, you can turn that into double the cash, just like I'm doing. Can't you see that the stream quality is already making so much in returns? I can even just do this full time. Yeah. 6-hour streams every day. look forward to it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I do try. And I've been trying to look at other really good streamers. So, part of me wanting to learn how to do video editing, even though I see some like really fancy stuff people do, I'm like, how do you even find a tutorial with that? Like, they'll have some like fancy graphics or some like animations, or, and it's like, do I have to learn how to draw too? I don't know how they do that stuff. I can only do like super basic, like pre-made assets. Uh, but I'm sure we can find out in time. Or I can always ask someone to make it. They might will make another investment, you know? Here's my advice for the day. We're gonna get this one out. All right, listen up. This is from yours truly. Why is it so good to save? Not a trick question. What is the advantage of saving lots of money? So you can accrue interest. Hmm? Let's go. We got our pun for the day. Ease. I love how you. See, now you'll never forget. Every time you save money, make sure you remember that pun, okay? Your savings account, pun. That's going to be a brain worm for the rest of your life. At what cost? Ironically, no cost. You're actually getting money from that. Growing on you. Shh. Oh, Nico, have you ever found yourself caught in a whirlwind of girl math calculations while splurging on a Steam sale? The chat's buzzing with quirky financial strategies. What's your take on navigating those tempting deals? Okay, so I'm going to add another factor into this, all right? You know how people always make this? They always talk about, okay, a game is worth it if you take the amount of hours that you spend and divide it by the cost of the game. So if you get 60 hours out of a 60 game, that's $1 per hour, damn right. So there you go. So this is where we might overlap girl and boy math. So how I navigate that stuff is not only the dollar per hour, it's also the amount of money I borrow to invest into the hours spent per game. So not only am I getting value out of the hours spent, I am also earning an income based off the interest I'm earning over my APR. Aren't I brilliant? And then you compare it to movie costs. Exactly. And the more, and this is why we purchase VHS tapes over movie tickets so we can watch it over and over again. Just like Nico, my identity is a mysterious enigma, adding to the allure of our virtual adventures together. Virtual? I thought this was real life. Oh, water. Drink my digi water. Speaking of the movies, no, everything is real. Haven't I always been saying that X is real? And every time something is a fraud, a fake, a jape, a con, a trick, a ruse, a scheme, I always say it is so. This, all of this is real. My advice is real. What movie is my favorite? Ooh, that's a hard one. Mm, I would say my favorite movie is Her. hmm I think that was one of the movies that like I watched while I was in my car, and it was like raining hard outside, and I just watched that on my phone, and that thing like put me to tears. I'm not even gonna lie. He's literally me. So if you've never seen Her, that is quite the movie. It's also the origin of the Moon song. If you've heard about it, hell yeah, that's a good one. And then maybe second would be No Country for Old Men. If you guys have ever seen those bangers, most likely, right? Mm. Oh, yes. Speaking of movie, that was part of the announcement I was gonna make today with the schedule change. Aren't you excited to hear what I have in mind? This is where I needed your guys' help to cook this right. You see? It's an experiment different from what we usually do. I wanted for us to sit down on Friday and watch a 6 hour long video. Yes, 6 hours long, all in one sitting. The one time I streamed more than 2 hours, uh, busy? Well, call off. And no, don't actually do that. But the movie is down the rabbit hole on going over Eve Online. So we're gonna go over probably just scratching the surface of all of Eve Online. I haven't even played that game. I just know that people spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, in order to get into that game. And we're gonna watch some guy talk over it. But he is a really, really good videographer. The PoE rabbit hole. Okay, you guys already look at Helldivers and say that's like capitalism simulator. No, that game is called Path of Exile. That's a real merchant's game. Nope, I wouldn't feel bad about it unless well, I'm not really the kind of person to listen. Hmm. Have I played Path of Exile? Yeah, I've played that. I was there during like the whole like Diablo 3 Path of Exile hype. Um, Completely dropped that entire genre after Diablo 4. There's no coming back for that. It's dead. Mm, yes. But we don't talk about Merchant Simulator. Mm, maybe. I've heard about it, but I haven't really like looked into new games like that for a bit. Are you still playing those stuff though? Like D3, but 1,000 times better. Oh, it's a hard sell. Dragon's Dogma 2. You know what? That game I did not expect to suddenly like come out of nowhere like that. Like all of the good games lately have just kind of been like little jump scares. They just like don't even market it. It's just like, yo guys, it's here. hmm Yeah, right. I I, I really want to play that game because I've been bothered by my old high school friends. They're like, yo, Nico, you should play Dragon's Dogma 1. Check out these literal 1 minute long magic spells that you can do at endgame. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I want to be able to do that. That's like some real mage shit. Some real sorcery. And then I never got around to it because I am I've been a chronically terrible single player enjoyer. Like I will pick something up and drop it. Because I'm kind of addicted to multiplayer kind of games. Well, most of my life I've been more like a multiplayer person. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is single player. So probably like, okay, look, I'm trying to be more into single player games. Like actually, I've only started going back into single player games because of you guys. Because the only reason I much preferred multiplayer games is because I genuinely enjoy interacting with people, even if we don't even talk, like we're just there playing the game. It feels so much less lonely. And it's like I'm actually doing something slightly more productive because, I'm doing things with people. And I like that. But single player, it kind of creeps in the back of my mind like, I'm just here. But since I have you guys now, I I would actually enjoy playing single player games again. Kind of like when we were doing Rabbi Ribby for a little bit. That was super fun. You guys actually like my ramblings in game as well, so I'm not just like stuck in my mind just thinking all this like crazy shit. hmm So even Mia knows that Dragon Song was a masterpiece. Masterpiece. Normally we only play single player games basically. I don't know how you do it, but I can see it. hmm I've actually played a little bit of Yakuza. Most of my game time in Yakuza 0 was spent on just doing the dancing mini game because I like rhythm games as well. So I made sure that I mastered all that. And I probably have more hours just playing Friday Night than the actual story. Same with Mahjong, obviously. I never got into Shogi, but those two. Game is what you make of it. I quit the Yakuza life. The dance floor is my life. hmm If you want to play PUER Last Epoch, I will 100% help you gear. Help me get through the grind. Noted. Well, why not both? Wasn't there the breakdancing style, the breaker style? Some like capoeira type of stuff. You can do both. I mean, I'd probably play some kind of rhythm game on here at some point, but I don't know if me being like super locked in would be as entertaining as when I can have like half my brain talking to chat and then my other half just like doing the thing. But I can play a pretty mean rhythm game. Like if you guys see my Helldivers gameplay at some point, which by the way, I was gonna go into this Zatsu stream. Well, yeah, you are kind of right though. You are kind of right too. I do be kind of a gamer in that department. But before I went into the Zatsu stream, I was like, what what if I can't find things to talk about? What if it gets super awkward? I should have a backup. And I was like, Helldivers. I can have that as a backup in case I make everybody bored. So, I tried to test it out before stream like an hour ago, right? And then I tried to load it up. Black screen of all the days that it worked perfectly fine. It was this day that I was like, no, you are gonna sit in that chat and talk to your crows, okay? You can't run away from this. I even tried to verify the Mini Nix. Welcome. What? I'm glad to have you here. Well, yes, we're just chilling right now. For everyone new, I am Nico, and we were just going over some some dancing. Yeah, we were going over combining dancing with fighting and talking about playing the dance floor game, that kind of stuff. Yep. Wait, you haven't had a bored moment in the 4 days that you've been here live? You know what? That's really touching. I'm actually kind of happy that it's pretty chill right now, not gonna lie. But right, I was going into the Zatsu stream, and it's for everyone else as well. I was like, I don't know if I'll have all the things to talk about because I was the type of person who was never really good at being around groups. Like, I would be the kind of person who would just like in a group chat, I'd just be like silent as hell. Like, I might as well not even exist. And Sage also, yeah, I hear you on that. The sleepy lurk. I know it's not just you too. The 4 hours before I have to wake up as well. It's pain. But I kind of came into here just like worried that I'd just be like that again, especially since I'd have to more or less like really bounce off of everyone and like lead the conversation, which is my ultimate weakness. Like, I usually am really good at doing like one-on-one talks, but thinking about talking to everyone else, especially since I'm not in like a voice call, was so intimidating to me. It still is. Uh, I was like, man, I did such great freaking job the last week. We like popped off going off on like those people who were doing like trying to put politics into Minecraft and Stardew Valley. Like they were saying stuff such as, hey, imagine this game if it was trying to bring down the capitalist and consumerism foundations while being comfy. I'm like, no, how about we don't do that? And I should probably make an essay about that. It got me angry enough to want to do that. I'm still mad about it, but that will be coming soon. Just gotta let me cook. And thank you for the reassurance. You guys are definitely great, easy to talk to. You're still breaking down the lore. Have you figured it out yet? Yes, keep diving into the lore. Don't forget the little details and the little things I've said. Hi, welcome back, Easter. I was just going on my little Zatsu tirade. Just saying, these are single-handedly my weaknesses. 80% confident. You know what? 80% is my benchmark for good enough. Believe me on that one. I've been trying to break my perfectionist trait ever since I learned something about 80% of a work's quality is in the first 20% of the effort. So, in my eyes, ship it even though it's only 80% and make more projects. So, that is a good confidence benchmark, my friend. I would definitely take those odds. In fact, if I was doing a gamble, if my odds were like 51%, I would take it anyways. But you are asking, Ista, you can absolutely write a lore essay in the chat and we can talk about it. Am I a gotcha player? I don't know. You might be able to guess if you like on the what was it? The video that I made on my YouTube. It has a certain game reference there, like it was the last song. That's the gotcha that I play. It's a good one. And why did I start streaming? Oh, yes. So, fake Grand Order. People have told me to stay away from that thing. Like if you, it's probably got one of the worst SSR rates of all games, and I'm not prepared to lose any more money than I already do. I am I am in need of funds, as we know, so I'm not going to give it to a grand order of all things. Mm-mm-mm. But I mentioned not too long ago, when we had the small discussion of who would be my VTuber Oshi, and I've had a bunch over time. So it started with Pecora, then went to Watson, then Pippa, and now it's like I said, my Oshi is Asmongold. Mm-hmm. May have heard of him, maybe not. But the main thing is that I've always been a VTuber super fan. Yep. I might not have her energy just yet, but you can see some of the roots. No, just wait until I get my wife arc, okay? I will get there. I will overcome the girl failure. Mm-hmm. I will transcend. I will transcend boiling cup ramen in the microwave to make the noodles soft. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't. When Amelia Watson was like, you know, there was a time when I would shower like every 2 weeks or something. And I was like, girl, you're so real for that. And it also hit me like, wait, I shouldn't agree with that. What the? I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Yo. But, well, I okay, I never went that far, okay? Just let's just make that clear, okay? I was just like, I see where you're coming from. Like, real. That's so true. But it also hit me that day that, maybe we should get past those days. We don't want to be like that. Because she said, those were dark days. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Dark days. Do I shower daily? I I shower when I have to go to work. I work full time. So let's leave it at that. But leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. Stop. Uh, Yeah, those are definitely the days. No, I'm not. I work full time. Okay, I go to the graveyards 5 times a week, so that's a lot. That's a lot than some people. Okay, I'm definitely clean. I smell good. Yep, I would pass the stink check. Stinky would not apply to me. Wouldn't be me. Nope. Uh-uh. I, I set a good example out here. Okay, so almost daily showers, everyone. Mm-mm. And also Kai, welcome. Oi, good to see ya. And Fura Meru, also good to have you. No, I am not Stingniko. Daily teeth brushing. Okay. Here's how I get my cleanliness points back, alright? Listen up. I floss daily. Every day. And I hope you guys are also flossing too. Of course I do. Because when you floss, the little like the gooeys come out of your teeth, so you might as well brush your teeth as well. Do I brush my hair? Mm-hmm. Because it's super satisfying, it's like a little head massage to brush your hair. So absolutely. And I also put lotion on. You gotta keep yourself moisturized and all that. Hmm. Yeah, you are so real about that. I need to have my little relaxation routine as well. It also makes me feel like nice and warm, especially when with like a hot shower. I don't do the cold showers, unfortunately, but that's how I go to sleep a lot easier. Especially if I can't fall asleep, I'll probably like take a shower. Hmm. She had the dry conditioner. Hmm. A hot bath. Uh, um. Okay, listen. I really like baths, but since uh I live with other people, um, we kind of share a bathroom, so that's kind of gross. I wouldn't. I only take showers, except when mhm, except when I'm with staying at my family's place right now, since they wanted me to dog sit, which is why I've been like getting out so early and all that. I get to use their bath. Hmm. I've been doing that for like 2 weeks now, so this Thursday I get to be back home all by myself, which also means I have to go back to using the bus. Ugh, public transport hurts. I get to borrow their car for now, but it's a give and take kind of thing for time. Okay, current. Hold on, we have to see this verse. You know, let me look up this verse. Corinthians 6:19. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit is in you, whom you received from God? I know that, but you know the part of the law is the part where I wasn't faithful to God. Okay, that I'm trying to work through that. It's no, and I'm not saying that being stinky is part of my lore. All right, let's make that clear. Wait. If I sit in the bath, the hot bath, and like I mentioned, does that count as cooking? Am I cooking myself? Yes, that's right. And then the soap suds, the bath bombs, it's all the ingredients to make a perfect Nico. I become soup. Do I pee in the shower? Why would you do that? Making me so. Okay, then Easto's asking me, I have my own car? Um, well, I kind of do, but um, hmm, how can I say this without looking bad? So you know that little like yellow light that comes up when your car is like screaming in pain? I kind of, I was like, I can, you can handle a couple more miles, right? You can make it until the next. No, uh, I kind of did. Oh, strawberry matcha, welcome. Glad to you. We might have come during my weakest moments. You are following a certified failure, just like the failure of my car's engine that day. When I just got my fresh check, I was like, okay, this is the check where I will spend my money on fixing this light. Like, it can't be that bad, right? Instead of spending it on like takeout or something dumb like that. I don't even know what welding the head gasket is. And no, I had no hoe art. Don't even. What? So, but yes, I was driving down the freeway one day, and then my car was like, I was like, man, why is it accelerating so slow, bro? And then I like stepped on the pedal to make it go faster, And then it really didn't like that one. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah, I was letting Jesus take the wheel for that one. Like after the engine blew out and the car was just like floating, it was just like going on its own, just rolling down the freeway very slowly with some holy smoke behind it. I don't know how the people behind me felt, but the car's just rapidly losing speed in the middle of the freeway. But I managed to go to the side and yeah, then I was there, I was chilling. You know, I was praying for sure, trying to start the car again, but there was no sound left anymore. But yes, fortunately, my my dad, a brilliant man by the way, already thought 10 steps ahead of me and had a AAA signed up for me, so I was able to get that uh, towed to a safe place. Mm. So a repair that would have costed me only like a couple $100 became a whole, oh, how much is a new engine? Like 1,200. Oh, if I go to a junkyard, just 1,200. That's if I can even get the damn thing out of the car. Mm, You know, this is where having friends in real life is such a good thing. You know that, especially people who know their way around cars. But an ego does not have such things. And I might have to pull myself up by the bootstraps and find a way to carry an engine out of a car, pay 1,200 and bring it to a repair shop. Yeah, I can do that. Ooh. Did I ever find out what it was? Mm, yeah. So part of the problem was, I think you might be on point there, Fuda. It's that the AC actually blew out first, so I didn't have AC in that car, by the way. And that also meant that my temp gauge was not reading anything. So if there was hypothetically an overheating issue, I was not able to see that. Just the only no, I was not taking care of fluids. In fact, I don't even know. Yeah, that was a mm, that was definitely a moment, a learning experience. I've had that car since like high school too, so that was like so many years ago. I love that thing to death. Mm-hmm. That's why it's uh it's quite dubious at best if I was going to just fix it, but when I looked at my car's value, fixing it would still be more worth it than just getting a whole ass car. Mm-hmm. Plus getting the parts, the time, and then also the repairs in general, all while taking public transport at that. Yeah, Kai, that is so real. Like I really just sat there while I was waiting for my car to be towed. I just like, what's his name? Mm, the one guy that people are always like, he's literally me. Uh, when there's like, hey, are you lonely? I can help with that. And then it's the guy just looking up. Yeah, that guy, he was me. I just sat there for like a good 3 hours thinking about my life and what the hell I was gonna do regarding my choices to not know people in my own city. Being like, I can do this all by myself. Damn right. I am girl bossing it up. It's just me. I don't need no man. I can be the whole package. You hear? I'm gonna fix my car. So once I get this check, I'm gonna fix the engine today, this time. Well, well, we know it was a humbling experience. I'd like to say I've learned since, but We are getting there, which is part of my motivation to start this channel to get almost like an accountability thing. Like, yes, I am doing the right thing now. um, what is my canon height so I can put it on the story? uh, well, so my height has a 5 in it. Is that enough? Let's leave it at that. It starts with 5. I'm not gonna embarrass myself further than that. Do that. Because I imagine someone like 5'2" on the side of the road. All right, like, listen, listen. I used to lift. Okay, um, I can lift my own body weight. I am 5'11", which is basically 6 foot tall. Yeah. Have you ever seen my women like, short king? You are so adorable. Hello. And give you head pats. Oh, do you need uppies? Do you need to go up to the, yes? Oh, that's gonna be me when I see you. You hear me? Shush. I'm strong, all right? Lifting like 5'6". Oh, I would say yeah, it's pretty tall. That's tall, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, speaking of height, Nico, since I am 6'2", my favorite shit to do is when guys are like, oh my god, I'm 6'4". I'm like, really, bro? I'm 5'9". Just alright. I don't know. I don't know what the standard is. It's like they taller than me. I see you. I see you talking. Good for you. You rolled a good RNG in this day and age. Right. Wasn't the average height I don't even know what it is. Is it average? I don't know how tall women are, Brie. So 5'9" for guys, and for girls, what is it? What is it? Yeah, in America. Oh, 5'5". Naruhodo. Okay, so yes, in America, that is what I meant. Well, you see, if we're going by what William just said, then in other places we are quite staggeringly tall. So, since there are people that will look at me and be like, you Amazonian woman, how can I reach such great heights? And I would just say, try again next time. Get luckier. I wish I was. And just roll, dude. Roll the dice. I even have dice here somewhere. I don't even know where I put it. Get better jeans. Yeah, exactly. Don't like your jeans? Get another pair. Maybe don't have such bad karma in your past life. Like, make better choices next time. Oh my god. I hear you on that, Easter. Wait, didn't you say you're 6'2"? Get out of here. Out of here with that. Yeah, maybe check the sins crawling on your back, pulling you straight down to my level. Wait, I'm not my level, but hypothetically, if they were shorter, maybe stop. I'm the shortest among my brothers, 6'2". All right then. We're gonna have to cut you down by the shins, huh? Yeah, borrow a little bit of that height. You got some to share for the class, Easter? We can trade some. So, what is your how tall is your brother? Like 7 feet? Shut the. Uh. That's it's not happening ever. Oh nah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no way. No, you're fine. But it doesn't change the reality that I am of sufficient height to do most things on my own. I haven't had any trouble doing just that. I can, in fact, reach the cabinet on my own and bring things out without needing a chair. Yeah, yes, I can. I can, in fact, reach the top shelf. And if I can't, a few, my acrobatic skill is high enough to reach it in any case. I'll have you know. I can also climb the shelves myself. I am not heavy enough to break the platforms, but with sufficient agility, I'm able to climb the shelves and reach anything I need to go. Shut the shush. I do what I can, all right? Not everybody gets this, but to have a good base stats like that. Exactly. Thank you for understanding, Sage. Athletic queen. You get extra respect points for that for recognizing it. Amidst the height banter, do you ever feel like a towering presence in your circle? Yes. Do I gym session? You know, the thing about not having a car, you would imagine, is the amount of walking you'd have to do to make up for the lack of transport. So I would say that my cardio has been better than ever. So much better. Yeah. Oh, you did your 10K steps today? Well, we all gotta start somewhere, right? Good for you. Got a stair stepper? I like that. I would actually use something like that if I was here. Same with like if I had my own place and enough space, I would probably get a treadmill. It'd be like those people back in the day, or even like an exercise bike where we'd be playing video games, but then I'd just be on the exercise bike. I'll probably mute my mic because I know those are a little bit sus from some of the other VTubers I've seen doing exercise related stuff. But yes, it would be double productive. I could even hook up the bike to like solar power. Yeah, think about that. I can be producing energy. Have I seen the new meta? That's the thing. I don't follow the meta. I am I am super cool. I want to do something like that. We innovate here. So we'll pass by that one. So yeah, in fact, I am opposite of green. We don't do that here. Ban roulette. We cannot risk something like that. Uh, with the kind of stuff I'm willing to talk about in this community, there is a good chance that we will get canceled one day. I know it. I'm gonna be like, you know what? What is the deal with boom, gone? They'll be like, oh, Nico, how dare you? We're gonna post my screenshots on Twitter, and then my account's gonna get locked, and my Twitch, and my YouTube, and something bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's over. Gonna get bit, but yeah, what's the deal with airplane food? Am I right, guys? Well, actually, the thing about airplane food is that the way it's packed at the kitchen is actually quite tasty. And when they bring it to the plane, going up that high in the atmosphere actually changes your perception of taste. So when you eat the food, it's actually going to taste much worse than if you had it down at the bottom. So that's the deal with airline food. It's actually not the chef's fault. Don't give them any disrespect. Airline food is actually quite good. Your taste buds just need to adjust. That's right. It's a you problem, not the airline's fault. Damn right. Yeah, I just actually knew because one day I really did ask myself, wait, what actually is the deal with airline food? And so I learned. And now you know it too. Recycled air affects it. Yes, it does. Have I been on a plane before? Several. Many. I used to go take vacations all around Asia. That it was. I actually liked the plane, but I wouldn't say I had any problem like airplane food. My favorite Asian vacation. Hmm. Hmm. I would say. Hmm. Actually, it's the Philippines. Yeah. Philippines mention. Let's go. Yes, the Pinoys. I love them. So I went to the beaches and stuff. Those are cool. Like everybody knows about going to the warm, nice, beautiful white sands. I did all that and stuff. Those are great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the one that I really liked the most was when we went to this like little side province by the mountains. I don't even know why we were there, but we like stopped by this little. There's like some like village huts on the side, and we like sat down. This family came out and they served us spaghetti. I was like, yo, what is this? Where you guys come out with spaghetti? This shit's great. But and then my dad's like, oh, we're gonna play paintball today. Hey yo, paintball? Have you seen my FPS skills? I am a gamer. There's no shot. And my hitbox, hella small. There's no way you'd even hit me. You won't even see me. I should show you guys my FPS skills one day. Definitely a gamer. But I learned that day that just because you can click pixels on the computer doesn't mean you can do the same in real life. I took a couple paintballs to the face. Though they're a lot heavier than you would think. It's like I got rolled. I hit no shots. But it was really memorable for me for some reason. Just the fact that they fed us, we got to play some paintball in the forest, and it was so cool too because they put a lot of like extra leaves. So if you wanted to be immersed inside the leaves, you can cover yourself in that and be all camouflagey and stuff. And then the trees, they had like cuts in them, so if you wanted to climb the trees, you can be like that too. It was fucking sick. And then in that same province, we also like went biking down the mountains. It's like nice and cool. We got the whole view of the beach, like from the mountainside. I wish I could go back. hmm I haven't used a motorcycle, but only just regular bikes. But I imagine it would be quite fun, unless you met them like that. But I haven't done anything that extreme. Yeah, cosmetic advantages. Well, it didn't help anyways, sadly. I think the other ones. Ah, I have also been to China. Mm. I didn't go to any like fancy city this time, unless Guangzhou counts as one. But that's where I went. We only really remember about that because that was like one of the first places I went when I was like really, really, really young. But somehow, my only memories of that was firstly learning how to use chopsticks for the first time. Bet I got that locked in on the first day. So I had a nice bowl of teriyaki rice with like peanuts or something. I don't know, but it was really great. And then I remember we were just walking down the road. We were walking down the road, and then boom, some like loud ass slam on the ground of just like metal clanking together. I looked to my left, it was a fucking alligator being wrestled into a truck. And then I just, I always wondered what gator tasted like. Some of those restaurants did have gator tail as part of the menu. I just didn't think I would see one just casually being, handled out on the street like that. And that was actually the last memory I had about about China. It's just the alligator. But I've been there. I think I would say it was like super crazy. And you've only been to California. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you, for some reason, I thought you would be way more well traveled. In New Orleans? Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. I'm sure they got some good stuff down south. I might have to see. Yeah, I would imagine. Is it though? Mm, ah, I think it's fine over here. Just depends on which parts of town you go, which states you visit. Because it's almost like a completely different culture depending on where you go in America. Some places you can genuinely leave your doors unlocked. I haven't personally lived in those kind of places. I've had the keep your doors locked and the windows barred kind of places. hmm But even then, everyone here is great. I actually feel like going back to public transport has opened my eyes to how great people actually are there, how unexpectedly chill they are. So I haven't been complaining about it. Getting that exercise and saving a whole lot of money. Just not getting to go everywhere kind of sucks sometimes, but I like it, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people might look at somebody who's a little bit scuffy looking and make judgments about them. But having like sat around them and everything, they're just chilling, dude. They're just vibing. Maybe if they wanted to start conversations, which they have sometimes, they're actually cool. They got some good stories to tell. They're not. They might be a little bit weird sometimes, but I'm weird too. hmm So I have ended up liking most people. I've lived in some of the rougher parts of my country in the past 7 or 8 years or so. Public transport can be extreme at times, but it's mostly chill. Yep, I definitely know that. You just have to know your way around how you navigate people and the kind of vibe that you set. I guess that's what they call street smarts out here. Surprisingly, I've got Just a little bit of that. I'm not totally a girl failure nerd that just sits in their room being a neat. I go outside, or I used to. But no, I'm not. You can't be a neat if you go to school, right? Or you used to. It's not totally. Not totally. And that's I'm gonna be really far away from that. I'm gonna actually be what is the opposite of that today? Yeah, exactly. See, I got a full-time job. I can't be neat. The other things though, I'm trained, quite trained in the art of mahjong. You would know that. Normie. As much as that term disgusts me, I would like to be a normie. Yes, I would like to come back to society. Girl boss, not girl failure. Exactly. And not in the fake girl boss where they're like, yeah, I'm a girl bossing it up. And then when it comes to actually doing the work and putting all of the effort in, then they don't actually follow up. Just posting on social media acting like they really are girl bosses, but they're not. Couldn't be me. Maybe. I try not to be. All I'm saying, Nico, is your cooking skills leave much to be desired to be placed in the normie. Listen, even normies, not all of them know how to cook. Feel we just have different skill sets, and I am surely working towards that. I only leave the house to get groceries and work. Am I a neat or a normie? I'd say you work a job, work in a cubicle. You probably talk to people at your job. You don't have some messed up mental philosophies about life that just don't make sense along the lines of incels and like that. I wouldn't say you are neat in the way that people would look at it, technically, and also conceptually, you don't fit the bill. At least I don't believe so. And thank you for recognizing that a successful cult leader would be girl bossing as all hell. Yes, thank you. So I am not a failure. Wait, no, you would want to be a normie. What? You can be a normie and also relate and fit with all of the I don't want to say what's in it. All of the people who are not normies, let's say that. I would know. I don't want to say like rejects or outcasts. It seems like it has like a bad connotation. I don't know what the term is. But people who are outside of society, let's say, which I very much have been most of my life. But I want to exist in both worlds. Yeah, but just a little different. Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss, girl murder, girl fabulous. Especially the girl murder part. We are a murder, not like. Is it? You're gonna have to argue for that position because sometimes, wait, how do I justify gatekeeping without getting canceled here? I have to make it funny. Wait, are you sure? Is that entirely true? Gaslighting can be good. I maybe. I think murdering a woman or women doing the murdering, it's just like girl math, you know. When we go back to the terms, it's yes, girl murder would be like girl math. It's just the kind of murder that would be committed by a girl. Possibly. But at least in my definition, it's the kind of murder one would be doing. But in my case, it would be the murder as us, the crows. That kind of murder is what I mean. I would never kill a soul. Not one. Unless you ask for it. Well, I guess. Then that's consensual, sure. We know this from my lore video. I gaslight myself every day. What you mean it isn't good? Yeah. You know, when you tell yourself things that you don't really believe or aren't true. Does that count as gaslighting? I mean, that fits under the definition, right? You're manipulating yourself to believe into something you actually aren't. Deuteronomy 17. You shall not murder. Indeed. So I would never do something like that. Put my veil back on. Because I'm reciting a verse. Fake it till you make it. I don't know how true that is, but optimism, in fact, increases your likelihood of success compared to pessimism. Because there are some people that would give up before they even see the fruits of their labor, whether that is the failure or the small, small chance that things do, in fact, work out. And is our mascot a crow? You know what? I have had that in my mind for quite a bit, actually. Because people have some like really cute like community mascots. And I'd want to be able to represent you guys at someday. Yes. I was thinking of like making like an anime girl as the as like a crow-chan, something like that, you know? Make it something I can put on the corner like over there. It's gotta be different. It's an anime girl crow. It'll have that kind of thing where you know how there's like head wings, and then they can cover their eyes. Like you see my bangs or my little half twin tails in front of my face. Imagine that, but like wings, like crow wings. Yeah. Then I can maybe be a little bit more like Kudo-chan, you know, something like that. Actual crow. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a straw poll one day, and we're gonna see which kind of aesthetic we like, because I don't know how we can make a cute crow as a mascot, unlike like a cat or something, or a sheep, but a crow. I wonder how to make that especially cute. Yeah, it looks kind of like Halo. Exactly. So Kuro-chan can also have something like that. It can be simultaneously angelic while also remaining, you know, black the wing like a crow would be. Yeah, show me, and then I will likely make my decision based on the allure of a cute crow. Yes, yes, yes. Covering eyes and embarrassed. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. The little curly twin tail. Thanks. It's definitely a feature. I think I've been approached for art just because of the twin tails in specific. Google cute crow for some cute results. Why don't you Google your own name for cute results? How about that? I see. I see. Ah, the subtle hint. No, don't. He doesn't know. Cute side profiles. You know what? You are absolutely right. And then I like how at the same time they're also trying to show me crow girls. I need to really think about this one and also throw out a straw poll. We'll have to go through this together. You know what? We're gonna... Cute Nico? Wait, no way. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show that for me. Oh. Oh yeah, I see myself. Hey, it shows my YouTube video. Look at that. Of all things. I love it. But to be fair, that was my own name. Hmm? Yeah, of course. I always had that wonder in terms of like, hey, what's the song name? And I don't want to be in the chat trying to bother the streamer. A picture of you shows up? Of course it does. I'm not even surprised. But yeah, I'm glad you actually like that feature. Hmm. Even though when the VODs come out, all of the music is gonna be ripped out of the audio because we don't want to get copyright striked. This is the little incentive to come to the live chat so you can have the music in the background. So you can find a way to put them back in the VODs, but that's probably not a thing. Yeah, this music is the feature. Then we got some like Undertale sound and music right after. Mm-hmm. You can fall asleep to the bangers. I usually play music that's like, yeah, I can fall asleep to this. Most of the time, I don't think I have anything like super crazy that plays in the background. Most of the time. You guys shouldn't listen to my like true playlist. You see this sound right now? That's how my brain works on the daily. That's how it plays. It's almost perfect that this song came up right now. Like you can imagine like a hamster wheel going in my brain at like Mach 5 speed. And then some like trumpets playing. Yeah, that's me. So if you listen to my true playlist, you would be surprised on what you would see. It's the most chaotic mess there is. When and bitches are like, yeah, I listen to all kinds of music. I'm bitches, and I listen to all genres, genuinely, like all of them, even country. Hmm. You might be surprised. Yup, all of it. But it's true though. I live by what I say. I am no fake. Usually. You know what? You know what? Listen. What if? What if I took a nap and this became a sleeping stream? Good night, guys. But then I still need to. I need to one day get an outfit where that matches like my comfy streams where I'm just trying to chill. Because I'm just using like the little default thing that comes with VTube Studio. I haven't even got my first one that I'm already working on yet. Hmm. And also I can't piss off the banks any longer. They will not let me invest more into my career. They don't recognize the kind of value I'm going to provide to the world. Shame. Unlike you guys appreciate me for what I do give. But right, eventually that will be down the road. Mhm. Uh, trying to be realistic out here? Oh, no, real life responsibilities. Uh, mm, yeah, listen, you hear me? Just because of that, I'm not gonna get my car fixed ever again. I'm just gonna be a public transport Chad. Yeah, no real life, only VTubing. At this point, what's the difference? None. This is life. Yeah, feel intimidated. I'm gonna be a public transport Chad. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna be streaming from the bus. See, Nia hasn't even drove her car in like 2 years. So mine is gonna be the rest of my life. Huh? You guys drive cars. Imagine the kind of insurance you have to pay for that every month. And the gas and maintenance and fixing the silly yellow light that bothers you every couple months. Imagine. Couldn't be me. Maybe I'll get mugged on the street one day, but at least I don't have to pay for car insurance. Maybe life insurance, sure, but you know what I mean. The Bay Area means I haven't had to have a car in forever. Public transport here is sweet. Yeah, I am so lucky that I actually can genuinely do that if I want it. Why am I getting the silly lights so often? I don't know, maybe because I'm just as silly, so it's just there to remind me, oh, Nico, you're so silly. Here's your silly light. I'm like, wow, it's so real. That's me. Oh my god, never go away, silly light. I want you here with me forever. That's how I felt. Oh, let's be real, Nico. What are they gonna mug me for? Oh, my holy artifacts. I don't know. And I gotta feel like, all right, empty your pocket. I'm gonna feel like, pull the trigger. Do it. Do it. You won't. I got nothing to lose, pal. Do it before I do it myself. What if the muggers are ninjas? Yeah, do it. No balls. Do it. You won't. You think I care? Huh? No, I don't. And also, yes, William, you should probably bring your car to the shop. Don't be like me. Seriously, when it comes to that, don't be like me. Everything else you can be, but just don't listen to the silly light, like, or listen to the silly light and what it actually means, not the Nico way of seeing things. Imagine if there were silly lights to remind you of all the tasks you have been putting off. Lights for saving for retirement, light for paying taxes. You know how much, I don't know. I feel like some people would get a seizure from all the lights that would be flashing in their eyes. Thankfully, I would only have like a couple of those, but not excruciatingly. They give me money. So real. And he was going so hard with this. Uh, some people were telling me, you can't just get a junker car of some kind, just get like a $500 car and run that shit down. They're probably right. There could be cars that cheap even in these days. I just wonder what I'd do if I get I don't even get the silly light that breaks down. Maybe. So here's the thing. It's not that the car is $500. It's that where I live, car insurance is ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. Yeah, exactly, William. That's what I'm saying. That's how I felt with my car. It genuinely lasted more than 10 years even. Car insurance over here, for me, was like $200. So, wow. It's so bad. And the thing is that even though I've had that same insurance for several years, I called them up one day. I was like, yo, it's your girl. I haven't gotten into an accident. Ain't that sick? Come on, give me a little something, will ya? They're like, actually, that is the lowest. We can give you, what? The same rate you've been giving me when I was a high schooler and I didn't know shit about driving. Yes. Yes. And even if I called other places, they all price me the same way. It's like, no, I am less volatile as much as it might not sound like it. Teenager me was much more reckless. You can't give me a discount. And that's what the student discount already too. So that was the one thing that made me not consider it. 500 is a bit sus. More like I'm paying you just to get this junk out of my life. Yep. Uh, nah, I did shower. Because I had to go to school like 5 times a week, remember? This rise of car insurance rates mirrors the inflation wave engulfing everything in its path. It's like a financial roller coaster with no brakes. See, me was a lot smarter than me with finance. Guys, listen to me. Invest in Bitcoin. Invest. It's at its all-time high. Trust. My insurance agent is a buffoon. He keeps getting my address wrong and keeps sending me incomplete forms. I need to shop around. Yeah, that's not a really good look if I'll be honest. I don't know how they do that multiple times. Like it's just like, yeah, that's just how it is with my insurance. It's a playlist I found actually. Do you want it? Yep. We're going to the moon with this one, everybody. Nico Coin. Nico Coin. Yeah. Invest 1 billion. Stock market cap has been the highest it has ever been. Damn right. Nicoin. Yeah, I will gladly paste this playlist for you. Nicoin. Nicoin. We're gonna be rich. Everyone, hop on the rocket ship. I I hold only like one million. You guys can have like 2 trillion. And then everyone else, since they were so late to the train, they can only have like 100,000. If you follow Nico Miu on Twitch, you get 1 billion coins for free. That's right. 14,000k into Neatcoin. You've made a very, very wise choice. And I will make sure that you have a 5-story mansion in the Bahamas. 10k for you. Okay, then you get a 4-story mansion in the Bahamas. You guys can be neighbors even. I'll make sure it happens. It'll be right next to the church. Let's go. All right. Well, that said, which stars accept this coin? Every star that accepts Monero. Yup. So any numbers in the chat, that's where all of Bitcoin is going to be accepted. It is an untraceable, it's a coin that's not tied to the blockchain in any way. It's so sus and so secret and spooky. So spooky that even the feds have a warrant to find out how to crack Bitcoin. Yep. It's the choice for every nefarious activity, crime organizations, and cult activities. But we wouldn't use it for anything bad, right? Right, guys? By the way, Nico, will you apply for affiliate? Just curious. Will I? Nah. I've always wanted to say I refuse. So I've been leaning towards just keeping it an ad-free experience because do you know how terrible it would be for us to be in the middle of our sermons and then boom, 5 minutes of ads. You're gonna sit down and watch this whole car insurance ad. You have car insurance, right? You can save like $500 every month. It's a lie. And you're gonna sit there. You can't even skip it with ad block because they got some like advanced tech to just skip that somehow. Unlike every other place on the internet. Yeah, that's why we sub right there. I mean, right over there. Yeah, in the corner, top right corner. Sub to Patreon, and I'll give the other half to all of our troubled cousins. Yeah, the best Patreon subs. You might even get a reward if you go for the extra spicy tier. I know one of them has already gotten the hidden rewards. Only mentioning that here. Yes. So listen up. Twitch takes 50% of your earnings. Nico, me, I solemnly swear that every half that Twitch would have taken is converted directly into Nicoin. And I will deposit it into your account and secure your futures not only for you but for your generations to come. Don't forget, Nicoin is the future. We are the future. And your money will go to a right place. A smart investment indeed. 401k. How about 401k neat coins instead? Like whatever a Roth IRA is, that sounds lame. You can just get neat coin. It rolls off the tongue better, don't it? I was able to pay off all 9 of my kids' college funds next to neat coin. Damn right. In fact, they actually owe you money now because you gave them a little bit too much. Crypto rug pull. Oh no. No. It is acceptable as long as they are raised in a proper household. And as far as I know, they are teaching them well. But all the hype on Econ, have you consider diversifying? No, do not diversify your portfolio if you split it between other fraud coins. Imagine what they'll do when they pull the rug on you, huh? You think it's safe? You think that your coin is infallible and that everybody out there is trustworthy and they're not just gonna find some way to... You can put your faith in me. I'll make sure that your neat coin goes towards your future. Hey. All right. What should be on each side of the neat coin? Well, heads has to have my face, obviously. Tails, yes, it'll have a cute crow in the back. Tails is your knee. We could do that as well. I'll have to come up with a design for that. Firstly, after we get a design for all of you to represent our cult. No, it has 8, but I won't go over all of them. It'll be a surprise down the road. I'll keep some of those hidden. All right, listen up. I have to go. I am surprised we even made it this far. We didn't even play video games today. God, I love you guys. I can't believe we actually talked this whole time. It was so great. Thanks for making it easy. It was fun talking to y'all. And now my way of saying thank you is subjecting you through a 6-hour-long video this Friday. I hope you look forward to it, and I will hydrate. And also thanks to everybody who followed our Patreon subs, Kai Neko, Easter King, and Binango. You guys are the best. All of you. Have a good night.